All right, so we're live. As always, let's wait a few more minutes before we join. Okay. So yeah, let's wait a few more minutes. All right, so yeah, I guess we can get started with the very first replies community series, where I'll be sharing some useful ideas on prospecting, cold outreach. So it's going to be like in addition to our main webinars here at Reply. So I'll on this series, I will be sharing some things that that helps you like get into details when it comes to cold outreach, best practices, prospecting tips, and so on. So, right, so let me start sharing my screen and we will proceed with the presentation. All right. So, yeah. So today I'll be talking about 4 insanely useful prospecting tips no one is talking about, basically. Yep, just a second. Entire screen. Here we go. So no one is talking about, and this is gonna be like Be Ready with Vlad community series. I won't be sharing insights on these tips anyone else, but if you ever will somewhere else, but if you want to learn even more about our webinars and best practices, feel free to visit reply.io/webinars. And yesterday we had a conversation on 7 insanely useful prospecting tips, and today I will be sharing just 4 additional prospecting tips. So it's gonna be just an additional content for you. So my name is Vlad, and I'm growth leader here at Reply with SDR's background. We can stay in touch. Feel free to scan this QR code or email me at vlad@reply.io. So if you have any suggestions when it comes to our community, to what we can improve, or some any other suggestions, just feel free to email me, and I will be more than happy to get in touch with you. All right, so here's what we will cover today. I will share just 4 more additional interesting prospecting tips no one is talking about for some reason, but they can like literally help you book more meetings. Also, I will be sharing guides on how to implement these tips, and as always, some insanely useful bonus content. So I'm starting with tip number 8. That's going to be speak their language. We discussed this yesterday on the webinar, but yesterday I talked about how you can use G2 reviews for incorporating G2 reviews into your cold email templates. But this time it's a little bit different approach. For example, in case you don't have G2 reviews or you're just starting business and you want to understand how people talk about different problems, what wording they use, what language they use. So in that case, we can use something I call Speak Their Language, and we can use their LinkedIn profiles for that. So for example, we here at Reply, we sell a cold outreach software, right? So I can just visit my persona's LinkedIn profile pages, for example, SDRs, or account executive, or VP of sales, and then I can just scroll to their experience section, and then I'll just check what they say about their job and their responsibilities. For example, in this situation, one of SDRs say that he is responsible for driving market share and qualifying leads that build pipeline. He's also responsible for developing and qualifying leads. In this situation, an account executive says that he's responsible for acquiring, building, and expanding percents and improving sales process. So we use these keywords for our cold outreach. So basically, you need to go through, let's say, 10, maybe 20, maybe 100 profiles, grab their responsibility descriptions in their experience section on LinkedIn, for example, or somewhere else, and then just use all those words they use in the description, and that's how you can speak their language, basically. And when it comes to cold emails, here's how we will incorporate those words. For example, when it comes to SDR, I used phrases like qualifying leads and building your pipeline, developing qualifying leads to the handoff process, and then I just add those things into my value proposition and my reason for outreach. Given your role, I assume that cold outreach and lead qualification fall in your wheelhouse. Open to learn a bit more about how Reply can help with building your pipeline. So that's how we can customize our emails even further and improve them based on their language, right? Based on their experience and what they say about their role, not what we want, but what they actually say. Tip number 9 is personalized content. So probably this is one of the best tips in my cold outreach arsenal. So here's how it works. You can personalize your content, like images, PDFs, GIFs, videos, links, etc., based on, I don't know, their logo colors, their avatars, their like LinkedIn URLs, and etc., or their company website screenshots. So here at Reply, we try something like this, and as you can see here, we personalize images based on their company website, including their logos, their brand color, their avatar, and their company name. And that's how we were able to almost double our reply rates just because of this personalized image. And the best part, for example, here's another example. We are also using like personalized mags, and here's the result of this sequence of this cold email in our sequences. As you can see here, reply rate is 80%, open rate is 80%, reply rate is almost 11%, and interested rate is almost 6%. So personalized content works, and I highly encourage you to try something like personalized images or personalized GIFs, which is probably the best and easiest way to get started with this content. All right, so when it comes to personalized content at scale, I will also suggest those tools. Let's say Highprice, it's gonna be like an all-in-one personalization software. They can personalize the webinars, they can personalize images, GIFs, websites, what else? I guess videos. Yeah, so you can customize, you can personalize a bunch of things just relying on this tool. But if you need, for example, images, I will highly recommend Bannerbeer. If you want to personalize GIFs and memes, try Vidu. If you want to incorporate personalized videos with tags like first name, company name, their URL or logo, I will highly encourage to try SendSpark. They basically use AI for that. And if you want to interactive guides in your cold emails, I will definitely recommend to try Guideflow. Really, really awesome tool for those interactive guides and how-tos. Bonus content here. There are even more tools when it comes to personalized content. For example, personalized lines, videos, calls, images, website, and landing pages. So just visit our website called sales.reply.io. You will find lots of tools for email personalization at scale. And also visit our blog and search for personalized. And there are 4 articles on personalizing images, landing pages, and variables. A bunch of useful resources there, and actionable, by the way. So those are just step-by-step guides on how to implement those strategies. Tip number 10 is warm outbound. They don't talk about this a lot, but when you send, let's say, hundreds of cold emails, maybe even thousands, maybe even dozens of thousands of cold emails, and sometimes they will never reply back to you, like literally no response on their end. So then you can choose then you can go back to your sales engagement platform, and then you can sort all your emails by number of use. And then you will see, in my example, I have some contacts who have been opening my emails for almost 85 times, but they never replied back for me. So I can grab this list, and then we can send something personalized for them, right? So in this case, we can use a smart filter. We can choose a property views more than, let's say, 5 times or 10 or 20, and their status finished is set false, meaning they have never replied back to us. And then we have this list of warm outbound leads that have never replied back to us, but probably something is happening there. Maybe they're interested in a solution. Maybe they want to give it a try, but have no time, or etc. So, and here's a cold email that will work for this strategy. Hey, first name, I saw that you opened my email I sent a few days ago and wanted to make sure you had all the info you need. How about a short call with you for a quick review of your current cold outreach process? I would love to share some insights on how companies' SDR team can benefit from collaborating with us. Best regards. So you are actually honest here, because you say that you notice that they opened emails but have never replied back. So you're reaching out because you want to make sure they have all the info they need. So be honest here, right? And tip number 11. Okay, let me maybe check the chat. Oops. Okay, I have no question there. Okay, so let's proceed. Tip number 11 is dark funnel visitors. Here's how it works. Basically, this strategy can be useful for business developers and roles like that. So here's how it works. You can actually install a pixel on your website that will track accounts, every account that visits your website, and then you can basically figure out what pages they visit, and if they visit specific landing pages on your website. For example, in our case, it is like agency partners, affiliate partners, and technology partners. We can detect all accounts that have visited these landing pages. And then using a bunch of tools like website visit trackers, we can use, for example, Clearbit, Albacross, Dealfront, Signals, or Lead Info for that. And then we can identify them we can identify visitors on those pages, like partnerships, agencies, pricing, or partner programs. And then we can reach out to those accounts saying, hey, I noticed that you recently visited our partnership page. Please let me know if you're interested in using our partnership mode, or interested on our affiliate model, or anything in between. Super happy to have a conversation. So this tip and like small tip can be super useful for business developers, BDRs, partnership managers, marketing managers, and so on. All right, so this is Q&A. Let me know what's your favorite prospecting tip so far. I will check the chat in a minute. And so let's stay in touch. Join the SalesPulse community. Connect with me on social media. Follow Reply on social media. And as always, thank you. I hope you like this short format. It's going to be like 20 minutes events, webinars, chats in Google Meet. So I hope you like it. And this is the first one, but we will have way more similar events soon. So yeah, let's stay in touch. Okay, then take care and bye. See you soon.